Hi there, life path number one. This is Healing Hands. I hope you're all doing wonderful. I am so happy to be doing your reading for the month, life path number one. So, you guys, your energy is a lonesome energy. You're used to being, by yourself. It's a solitary existence type of energy. You have no requirements whatsoever for companionship or partnership. You're comfortable with being alone. All right. You don't have to coexist with other energies to be, to function. If you watch the reading that I did for life path number 11 and 22, they need to coexist with other people to function. For your life path number one, you don't need to. All right. You're all about individualism and, like I said, being by yourself, but you have to be comfortable in social gathering, even though you don't really care much about mingling with people. But I mean, you have to work at being able to work with people. Okay. Like I said, you're independent and you're self-determined and you feel like you are self-reliant and self-sufficient. You can do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it at your own pace. All right. Your number is all about new ideas and new ways of doing things, or being inventive about new ways of doing things, coming up with new ideas. All right. So I did when I was doing my pre-meditation life path number one, I try to pick up like what the overall energy for the month will be for your life path. And we have 3 cards here that I will be going over with you guys. So please remember to like this video if it resonates with you. 100% of it doesn't have to. Even if it's 25% or 30%, please do remember to like, to encourage me to keep going on. All right. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet. I have maybe 80% or 70% of my viewers are not subscribed yet. You guys just come and watch and go. I would appreciate you guys exchanging your energy with me the way I'm exchanging mine. It's not going to be fair if it's one-sided, even though, hey, number one, I know you guys just want to do you. All right. But please help me on this journey too. Okay. Sow a seed in my ministry, sow a seed in my energy. All right. By liking, subscribing, please share this channel with your friends. Tell them to subscribe also. Let's help build this channel and push it forward. Okay. So life path number one, guys, let's see. So the first energy that we have for you guys is the Queen of Wands. This can talk about business or even friendliness, ambition, leadership. It's somebody who can be bossy, or all about, being the boss. It's somebody who has strong business mind, leadership ability or leadership qualities, who is ambitious, a nature lover, somebody who you can count on as a friend. All right. Somebody who can organize great parties. All right. You can fit in anywhere. It doesn't matter. All right. But also we can talk about somebody who has a need to control things around their life. All right. Somebody who can be too bossy or overly bossy. All right. Or you can also refer to somebody who loves money, power, and status. It can also allude to greed. So it can be a good or bad energy depending on how you are using it this month. All right. So, and I always say my readings are timeless readings. Whenever you get to it is when I believe your spirit guides, your angels are directing you to this video. Okay. For you to get your messages. And I always say count a month out. That's when the energy will resonate for you. All right. So, the Queen of Wands is a creative person. You're eloquent. You could talk about vibrancy, determination, a brilliant communicator, somebody who is inspiring, supportive, who needs to reflect on a situation, step into your power, explore a new idea, launch a new venture, think about creative endeavors and use your imagination for your ideal future, make things happen. But above all, somebody who is highly intuitive, knows when to when to go forward and do something, or when to retreat, knowing what you and your partner will need to be happy. Okay. So the next energy we have is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, it talks about somebody who is waiting for that big transformation, or somebody who could Also waiting to receive a gift of prophecy with regards to a situation, whether to make a decision or whether to go in a certain path or certain direction. It can also allude to a change in your perspective, receiving spiritual guidance, letting go of baggage or old issues with somebody or something, surrendering and sacrificing for a better way forward. Compromising, breaking your patterns, doing things that is out of character, and just because you want peace to reign. You could also allude to delays or being stuck or being in limbo or feeling detached, waiting around for somebody else to make a decision. You can also talk about a work offer, love offer, or another sign of commitment, all right? Sign of commitment from somebody from your past, all right? Being patient to get your answers. You can also talk about like I said, gifted diviners or somebody waiting for a gift of divination. Talks about transitioning from maybe a past phase to a new phase, improved psychic abilities, prophetic abilities. And for some people, it can talk about imprisonment of the mind, unable to move forward. All right. Or some people, it could actually be physical imprisonment. And I hope it's not for any of you. It can also talk about, on the negative side, somebody with suicidal ideation. That might be you or somebody you're dealing with. Or it could also even talk about prison sentences for somebody or some people that or ill health, but also talking about somebody who is uncertain about overcoming a challenge or playing the waiting game, or somebody is playing the waiting game with you. Okay. Now, the next energy is the Six of Cups. And I love this energy because it's all about, somebody being supportive to you or you being supportive to somebody or doing things or taking steps to support somebody in realization of their dreams. It talks about reflection, memories of the past that brings you pleasure and nostalgia with regard to somebody. It also can allude to unexpected visitors or, like getting people visiting you or messages coming from somebody, maybe intensification or intensity of messages. It could be online messages. It doesn't matter. Phone calls, contact from distant relatives or people that you haven't heard from in a while, or people that you haven't been with in a long time, even loved ones, reminiscing over good times, the past that is not perfect. All right. And can be improved upon. It could also talk about karma coming back again. Some of you are opening yourself up to finishing a cycle that you had with somebody from your past and closing out a cycle. Maybe it wasn't properly closed out the first time. There's still karma that you need to learn. There's still lessons there within that relationship that you need to revisit and learn. So you guys might be opening the doors to allow somebody back into your energy, but definitely you're going to be learning your karma with regards to that person when they come back around. All right. It talks about, like I said, closing out cycles with familiar people or people from your past or even past life people. Okay. The Six of Wands, it talks about reigniting the past, reigniting a past relationship or something that you thought was closed or ended, coming back around, having a second chance at something, at love, at a job opportunity, at a contract or work situation, business, or something with somebody from the past. All right. Going back to something you love, remembering the good about the past relationship or the past. Also coming back from the past. All right. Fading away of maybe whatever memory you feel like you had from the past with whoever it is, that memory fading away and being replaced with nostalgia and wanting to rekindle something new. All right. It can also allude to children or the involvement of children or a child in a situation, but it talks about good, fond memories. But hey, it can also talk about the past repeating itself for the worse. And remember, I said something about karma playing itself out again. It can also talk about bad memories of something that happened from the past that wasn't properly closed out that now may present itself for you to close it out. Something from the past that should have faded away, but somebody is letting it back into their life or living in the past energy instead of being able to move forward. And they're taking it back to this, like when somebody is stuck in the, on the past and unable to move forward, like you feel the need to go and open a can of worms is what I'm hearing. Wow. All right. Feeling the need to revisit something. Because of your fond memories of whatever it is, going back to something that you love, you feel like you love this thing. Let me try again, a second try. I hope it works out for you. So you do have the 10 of clubs, which is the club's energy is equivalent to the wands energy in a regular tarot card. Okay, it talks about your feelings and desire for knowledge. All right, and it can allude in a regular tarot to a fire sign, somebody who has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it can also, like in this card, it talks about somebody who has a Libra, who is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It might be you or the person you're dealing with, and it alludes to something around the summertime. So technically referring to an air sign, but it talks about completing one phase, a new phase beginning. Ambition will be achieved, achievements and success, positive movement and change, money arriving, financial stability, major changes in your work life, travel abroad is highlighted, or travel overall. Okay, new periods of good fortune when it comes to your finances and your businesses. All right, so the next card talk is the Six of Clubs. Okay, also alluding to the wand energy, like I said earlier on, and talking about a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, guys, I don't like to pay too much attention to the zodiac signs, because I always tell people we have all these zodiac signs in our charts when we pull them. But this might be alluding to somebody who has any of these signs that I've mentioned as their sun sign, as their ascendant sign, or the moon sign, or very strong placement of any of these signs in their natal chart. Okay, but for here, it talks about much movement and change. So it looks like you're going to be a lot of movement, even with regards to communication, like I said earlier on, partnership being highlighted, coming back together with somebody from the past. All right. Profitable business opportunities opening up, maybe now doing business with somebody from your past, or things that relate to money with somebody who is from your past, unexpected financial gains with somebody from your past, or in relation to somebody from your past. Okay, I talked about positive communication coming in, rekindling of those energies coming back. All right, pressure and tension. Maybe some of you might feel a little bit uneasy with like rekindling something from the past. Maybe there's a level of uncertainty or unsureness that you are receiving, but it talks about much hard work that will be needed if you're going to properly close out this cycle this time around. Okay, whatever mistakes of the past will need not to be repeated again when you get together with whoever this person is. It talks about solutions and resolutions, figuring out a way to resolve whatever problems or challenges that you may have with whoever this person is, taking the necessary action and doing the right thing this time around, using your intuition and your instinct so that you're not repeating the mistakes of the past. All right. It talks about being able to usher peace and tranquility in your space, in your life, in your energy. Okay. But it could also talk about potential disruption because of a decision that you are making or about to make or have made in your life. Okay. All right. Life path number 1. I hope this was very useful for you. I'm going to be closing out this reading with an Archangel Michael prayer card. This one wants to come out. And it says, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Make sure you guys are putting out only good thoughts and, not dwelling on the negative of what happened in the past. Okay. If you want to say the prayer with me, it says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dream. Some of you have a dream of, going to the past or something, and I hope, it brings you happiness. But some of you might be in limbo with regards to that situation, okay? And trying to get some kind of divine guidance from the angel of prophecy in order for you to take the next step in that direction. And I feel like some of you will get it, but some of you are also being told that your creativity will be, on spark this month, all right, with regards to things that you do around your business venture or around your money-making ability or capability, okay? All right, life path number 1. Thank you guys so much. Please remember to subscribe. Please subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment if this makes any sense to you, because I don't know who you all are. I'm just reading, telling you what the messages I'm getting as I'm getting them. All right. And I do appreciate you exchanging some sort of energy with me by, commenting on this video. Let me know I'm on the right path and I'm giving you guys the right messages. And I would really appreciate any energy exchange that you have with me. All right. Okay, and I'm getting finally for you guys, please remember to add playfulness to whatever you're doing this month with regards to your love situation. If some of you are finding yourself in a love situation, make sure there is some kind of playfulness. figure out how to rekindle that playful energy. All right, especially if there's any reunion from the past. Okay, all right, life path number 1. Thank you guys so much. This is Healing Hands. Bye, guys.